Morning, guys. Welcome to today's video. I am just waking up. It's 9 o'clock. I went to bed at 4. There was no way I was getting up at 5. I'm going to get into morning meditation, morning prayer, and morning affirmations. So let's get into it. I'll catch you guys in the meditation. Peace, guys. Alright, guys. Just finished meditation. Yeah, this is my journal. Affirmations. Each and every day that I follow these procedures set out for my improvement, I become more effective, better able to function without limitation. I pursue my goals free of any feelings of ill will or animosity towards others. I am a warm, friendly, well-liked person. My success is assured. It does not require me to take advantage of any person. Rather, it obliges me to help others without telling anyone about my good deeds. I see myself with the success I am now. I've discarded the failure I am my infancy. I am free at last of failure and limitations. Each day I grow stronger, richer, and faster. I put my health and mental health first to become my best. I don't run from hardship, I endure it. Discipline is effortless, being a great person is effortless. I make sure others are well, I lead well, and I don't give up. I lead strong. I'm confident, and I say no to things I don't believe in. Growing closer to God and put Him first before anything. I'm positive and keep control of my emotions. I don't let small things get to me. I'm a strong man. I stay persistent. I fail until I win because I'm a winner and I never give up. I'm rich. My family will be retired. I have everything I could ask for. I'm a great copywriter who makes millions for clients effortlessly. I have the hard work and dedication to prove it. I'm a healthy man who takes care of himself. So I do it to look good, feel good, and perform good. I can do anything I think of. Nothing holds me back. No addiction, no person. I own me. That's it. Alright, guys, I'm going to say a quick prayer, and then I'm going to read the 10x rule. What's up, guys? I gotta stop smoking cigarettes. I'm editing yesterday's video. Check me out. And I read the 10x rule. So that's where I'm at right now. We're locked in. I'm actually super locked in right now, flowing. Talk to you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? I think I may have lost another ND filter. Water's at 39. I've lost 2 ND filters in like less than a month. Princess. Ah! GG, guys, I just ate crap walking out of the cold plunge. Not only that, my phone was sitting in the water. GG. But cold plunge is done, teeth are brushed, everything's good to go. Now I'm gonna get in the shower, and then I'll see you guys after. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? I took a shower. You guys probably haven't seen me since the shower. Here's what we're working on. Doing a swipe copy. Building on those copywriting skills that will seal the deal. So I'm doing that right now. I just spoke to my client, gave him some information on what's going on. I try to update him every day to keep that connection, because before I wouldn't text him for days, and I feel like he should know what's going on. So message my client, everything's flowing, everything's going. I'm gonna keep going, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? I just finished the swipe. Check me out. 1. That's where we started. It was about blackjack. He was selling a gambling product for his client, and this client had a back-end offer, which was his travel business, or at least that's what he says. And the reason he was running this offer was for his travel business, and this travel business only sent people to gambling destinations. It was for gamblers. And what he's trying to do is get you winning with his system in gambling, and then send you to his travel business, and his travel business sends to gambling locations. So he's basically generating customers for his travel business through his gambling. And apparently he was a good gambler. he made a lot of money, and then he was selling a gambling system to this audience. But pretty solid copy. I think I would change some things personally, but this was probably written in the 70s or the 80s, so it was a different time. Right now, you need a lot of proof. You can't really get away with throwing information out and not backing it up. Versus then, you could get away with big claims and people would still believe them, but the market has sophistication and people have seen these claims, they understand them, and they don't believe them. So you gotta either back them up or make smaller claims. So that's what I'm doing, or that's what I did. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace. What's up, guys? I'm in the workout. Chest and back. Let's get into it. I've already done one set. What's up, guys? I've achieved the pump. Let's see. I'm not gonna pop the shirt. If you know, you'll know. Deodorant stains are unreal after working out, and then if I take off the shirt, it's gonna be all over the outside. Don't want that. So we're not gonna do that. So that's workout done. Now there's a couple things I need to do to the car before I go out and DoorDash, but I don't know if I want to do those right now. I gotta go out in an hour 30, so we'll see. But I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? So right now, I'm just getting back from working on the PT. The PT is a car. So I go out there. I needed to... Shoot, why does this look like that? So I needed to work on getting the tow hitch off. Because that car, if you guys know, it's not towing crap. And I'm like, all right, I want this to look as OEM as possible. If you guys know what OEM is, it's just from the manufacturer. When you buy it from the dealership, brand new, just everything looks like the day you bought it. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this tow hitch. And I've had a plan to get it off for forever, but I just didn't do it. So today I was like, all right, I've got some extra time before I DoorDash. I'm gonna go do this. So I go out and do it, and then I run into like 2 roadblocks. One, I had to sit for one of these bolts and just wrench it. And then the other one, the wires were wrapped around it. And there's no way to like weave them out. It's closed. And then you've got a wire. Here, I'll show you guys. So it's closed like this, and you've got a wire here. So there's no way to get it out. I'm like, bro, what do I do? Do I cut them and risk not having lights? What do I do? So I cut them, everything works, but I was out there for forever, and then I missed my DoorDash schedule. So now I can't go out and DoorDash tonight. If I were to go out right now, I'd have until 7 to work. And they may add more time, I'm not sure, but it's scheduled for 7. So it'd be 6:30 to 7. Because right now, 6:30. So I don't even think I'm going to go out. So right now, I'm working on a to-do list, one for me and one for my client. And I started doing this when we first started working, and I need to, what would you say, not redo it, because I haven't been on it with my clients. So I'm getting a weekly plan set up, and we're going to go from there. So he knows what to do, what I know what to do. And yeah, that's the plan right now. And I'm about to cook dinner and take the dogs for a walk. It's probably been a minute since you guys have seen me take the dogs for a walk. So stay tuned. We're going to be on a walk here in a minute. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? I promised you we would be out in the promised land. And guess where we are? We are outside. It's been a minute since I've been on the stroll. It's pretty dark out. I think it's 6:30, maybe 7. But it's gonna be a nice little walk. So usually when I'm on the stroll, I update you guys. Update. I am no longer a sales rep for the roofing company. And I got so much snot in my throat. I don't know how to feel about it. Honestly, I feel like a failure, if I'm being completely honest. I just talked up all this sales stuff and how I'm getting into sales and how I think this is a great opportunity and how I'm gonna do great and be one of the best reps on the team and all of this, and just to quit. And I feel like that was a route for me. I think I could have done well in it, but I think the route I'm gonna take is finally going to be that path that brings me to my desired goal. So I'm back to growth operating full time. I'm back home all day. And that's why I've been so good with the camera today. I haven't been anywhere. Been at home working on my clients' work, and everything looks pretty good. I'm getting a lot of stuff pushed out. I'm working on his VSL. I'm rewriting it. I had AI help me with the first VSL, and I don't like it. I reread it. It was sloppy. It was sloppy VSL. I know what good work looks like, and I know that what was put out was sloppy. It could have been 100 times better. So I'm redoing that. Gonna make it look good, clean, smooth, all three of those combined, and it's gonna look good. That should look good. Because right now it's terrible. You can tell it's AI. I don't know how I sent him that and said it was all right. I don't know if I was on Mars when I did that. I don't know. That VSL though, it was awful. Awful. That is the only way I can put it. It is terrible. But I'm gonna rewrite it, get it right, and start printing. I got to get his VSL done. I've got his paid funnel done, the one-on-one. That is good to go. And then now I'm building out a free funnel for his free offer we're gonna run to collect emails, build an audience, get people, and get eyes on the product. The main goal of our free offer is to get, again, eyes, build that audience, and build people for the one-on-one. Because everyone who buys into this free offer is going to get sent to the one-on-one at some point. So that's our main goal, and it's gonna be pretty solid. I definitely need to work on some copy. Copy is getting better. It's been a minute since I've really sat down and wrote, but I'm working on that, improving it. Copy to swipe earlier, which kind of refreshed me, got me back to the copywriting space. Copywriting is different than sales. For example, like in sales, you don't want to hit objections. Objections only show up in sales when they're mentioned. With copywriting, we want to hit these objections when they think of them or before they think of them. In sales, you don't want to bring up objections. And then when you get them, you close them. So it is similar, but in copywriting, we want to bring these objections to light. Let them be known. In sales, you want to stay away from them. So that's just a little difference that I've learned, but overall, it's the same thing, just text and in real life. And I'm still gonna work on my sales skills, talking to myself, reading a word and speaking, and then also I'm still door dashing, so I'm gonna be out in the public speaking to people, because overall I want to build my communication skills and have more solid communication. It's gotten better. It's definitely seeing the better light of the day, but I've got a long way to go. For example, when I started this section back over, like when we first start the walk, you guys probably heard my tone a lot slower, not really into it, and then I realized it and I switched it. It's a slow process. I've just got to get used to it, get used to talking, get used to carrying that upbeat tone, carrying that positivity, because I want my words to drive. And when I speak, you can tell I have meaning and emphasis in these words. I don't want my words to just be like, yeah guys, so I'm on the walk today, we're going to the park. No, I want to be like this. All right guys, so we're on the walk right now. I'm going over to the park. We're gonna see what we get into, but for For right now, we've got a few ways to go. You guys hear the difference? And you guys let me know what you think. If you like Mr. Sloth, I'll rip him out more. But you guys have 40, 50 videos of Mr. Sloth. It's time to turn it up to turbo. The speed snail. But it's important. If your communication isn't on point, you're cooked. You're cooked. I didn't realize how important it was. It really is very important. If you cannot speak your mind in a way that people can understand, and if you can't just speak to people, how are you going to do anything? How are you going to succeed? I've got to be able to understand how to put words in ways that people can understand them, and take complex things, complex ideas, and make them simple for people to understand. I do it with copywriting. I've got to do it with communication. And communication is an art. If you guys have ever watched a good speaker, you've got to just analyze them. Watch the way they walk, the way they use their hands, the way they look at the crowd. They do something that's different than your average Joe when they're speaking. They do stuff differently. And that can be a great way to improve your speaking. Just watching people you want to speak like, or like the way they do it. If you watch their videos, you'll 100% improve and start to copy on their style and implement your own twist. But communication, it's so key. And I'm going to work on it every day and try and get better, get snappier, use new words, new sentences, new everything. Because it's going to make the YouTube channel more enjoyable for you guys. Would you guys rather have, again, Mr. Sloth? Hey guys, so I'm on the walk right now. It's been a long day. Or, hey guys, I've been on a walk. It's been a long day. I've been on a walk. Or, hey guys, it's been a long day. I'm going for a walk. Got the dog on the side. We are lit, lit, lit. See the difference? It's pretty self-explanatory. But it's hard. It does take a lot of energy to carry that on throughout the day. But I'm only going to get better. The more I do it, the better I get. And I like it. Whenever I'm around someone with high energy, with enthusiasm, and they just have that light, it almost lifts you up. It makes you want to be more positive. It makes everyone around you want to be more positive, because it's contagious. It feels good to be around that. I don't know why. I always thought I was positive, but I realize now, like when I used to talk to people, I'd be like, hey, how's it going? My tone just, hey, how's it going? Or good morning. Morning. And I'd have this straight face instead of morning and smiling and waving. Guys, if you look into this deeply, you'll see it. How many times have you guys really looked into how you act, how you speak? Probably not often. And if you're having speaking issues, or you feel like people are not taking your message properly when you put it out there, it could just be the way you're delivering it. You've got a straight face. Your tone's low like this. Stuff like that. You may never realize it until, I just fell in a hole. You may never realize it until you see a video of yourself, or
you watch a video of someone else and they tell you, hey, you need to do this, this, and this, and then you start self-analyzing when you get in a conversation. You're like, shoot, I've been doing this wrong the entire time. This could have been my issue. One really important skill I would say you guys should try and acquire if you can. It's not the best. Self-analyzation or like when you can do something and replay that activity in your head. So if you went to a party and you had a conversation with someone and you can replay that conversation like you're having it again, that's a good skill to have, because you'll be able to analyze what you did wrong in that conversation. For example, you were talking to a girl and you asked her out and you want to know where you went wrong. If you can play back that conversation and say, all right, so I wasn't smiling, I didn't do this right, energy was kind of low, I was fumbling my hands. If you can analyze and fix that, it makes your life 100 times easier. When I was knocking doors, I would replay them, the interactions, and I would see, oh, bro, I didn't carry, or I didn't close the objection, or I didn't handle the objection. I would just push it off, or I'd walk up to the door and I wouldn't smile and wave, or I wouldn't introduce with my name. I would always realize what I did wrong right after, because I could replay it. And then when I replayed it, I would fix whatever I made the mistake in. So, for example, if I didn't close the or handle the objection, what I would do is I would replay it and act as if I handled that objection in the car. And this can work for everything. Conversations, sales, probably even copywriting. I'm just throwing in my skills that I enjoy, but stuff works. I don't know if it's a special skill I have. I've heard other sales guys talk about getting that skill. It's a great skill to have, though, being able to replay what you just went through, whatever the case may be, whether it be a conversation, a cold door knock, a cold call. It's great because you can fix your mistakes, find your mistakes, fix your mistakes, and never make those mistakes again. But if you don't have it, good luck. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know how many people have it or not. I've never asked, hey, can you do this? It's, you guys know that thing where you'll do something your whole life and you just think everyone has it, and then when you mention it to someone, they're like, what are you talking about? It could be one of those things where no one has it and I'm the only one who does, and I just brought it up, so now you guys know about it and you're looking at me all crazy, like, what is he talking about? I've never done that. I don't know, but if you guys have it, use it. If you don't, try and use it or acquire it. I don't know. It's good though. It is fire. A1. Fuego. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I gotta take this pooch back, go grab the other. So until then, peace, guys. Peace.
What's up, guys? So I was watching The Sopranos, and then I ripped out the journal and did my Tuesday journal entry. Now that that's done, we're gonna hop into the red light, get that done out of the way, and then I might do a little bit of client work to finish off the night. It's 9:45. It's getting late. Talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, guys, Bible time is done. Now I'm gonna go fill up the cold plunge, and I'll talk to you guys after. Peace, guys. What's up, guys? I'm finishing off the night here. It's 11:13. I didn't end up doing any work. I watched The Sopranos and kicked it. Now I'm going to hit some hay. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, bright and early, ready to go. Hope you guys have a great night. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe, comment. If you didn't, then don't do any of them. There's no need to. Alright, guys. Peace out.